Breaking. Social media is trying to cancel the Janet Jackson over her Kamala Harris comments. I think not. Now let's get to it.
Michael's been a long-time resident of Trump Tower, and last night the Donald strongly reiterated his defense of Jackson with Larry King by going after the accuser's mother.
She's had plenty of experience at going after people, and she goes after them viciously and violently, and I saw a story and I read another story about some of the things she's done, and I don't believe it.
But you know what it's like when an indictment comes down.
It's tough.
It's presumption.
It's tough to win, but I have a feeling he's going to win, Larry. The interesting thing is I've known Michael from many different standpoints, and Michael would spend a lot of time with my kids. I have beautiful kids, and at the time, like at Mar-a-Lago, and even in Trump Tower, the kids were very young. Michael would come, play with the kids. He just loved children. He was not a child, and I am certain of that. He loved children. He'd play with my son Eric and my son Donald, and he'd just play with them forever. He loved children, but he was not a child. And, you know, that whole final saga of Neverland and the police and what they did was, I think, a very, very bad part of it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. It is free to like, it is free to share, it is free to subscribe. If you're interested in donating, the cash app in the videos in the description section of this post. Yes, listen to this video, you guys, from beginning to end. I won't keep you all long. Excuse the background noise. I am out walking, out and about, so I'm outdoors, you guys. As you can see what this video is going to be about, I'm going to pop right into the topic. Yes, the internet, Black Twitter, Black X, whatever you want to call it, mainstream media, independent media, black media, non-media, everybody got their panties in a bunch over an interview Janet Jackson did. Now, let me just be clear. The interviewer posed a question about politics. Janet didn't bring up politics. The interviewer did. So get that out the way, because I don't like the narrative that's going around suggesting that, like, she initiated this in terms of the political topic. It was asked, and she gave her take on it, period. So, hey, I'm not here to argue about somebody's race, but those who know, you know. I mean, research is research. So, it seems like certain people are just trying to rewrite things, but hey, it is what it is. I don't even care what race you are, long as, in my opinion, Americans are put first. High cost of rent and high cost of property taxes and high medical costs decreases substantially. Policies first for me, regardless of race. But anyway, that's my spiel. So, if y'all don't know, I think all of this came from Jackson's possible disdain for Kamala Harris. I don't think she's a happy camper or fan of Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris, y'all keep forgetting, top cop of California. She has a legal history. She went from regular deputy state's attorney to AG to district attorney. So she was a prosecutor, y'all. So, as you heard in the beginning, that audio, Trump was going to bat for Michael Jackson. And there are pictures, I'll post them in the end, of the Jacksons with Trump. As Trump would a lot of people in the past. Trump used to be a Democrat. Keep telling y'all that. He used to be a Democrat. So I don't know. People's memories are just, whew, thank goodness for the internet, especially stuff that you got to keep digging for that haven't been scraped from the internet. Because y'all know they be scraping stuff to go in their favor to create a whole nother narrative, depending on what side you're on or whatever. Or depending on what, it doesn't even have to be side, depending on what information you're looking for. If you want looking for the truth, some people will possibly scrape the truth from the internet to paint a different picture or narrative the way they want to create their own. But anyway, I digress. So, yeah, Trump was speaking favorable, as you heard in the beginning, of Michael Jackson. He came to his defense. Trump came to a lot of people's defense. And he donated to the Clinton's campaign. So, anyway, let me go ahead and share a snippet in this article, what I came across, what I think has played a role in Janet Jackson's shadiness towards top cop Kamala. And I don't blame her. If one thing I know about the Jacksons, for the most part, yeah, they done had their real fake family, etc. issues, like anyone. Nobody's perfect. No family's perfect. But when it came to Michael and Janet, they were solid. They were solid. She took up for her brother. He took up for her. Well, she didn't say anything, you know. So, and Michael Jackson was a fighter, baby. A fighter. And Janet Jackson is too. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and share some excerpts of this TMZ article. And then I'll come back with more My final commentary, reaction, opinion. Okay, you guys, according to TMZ.com, Kamala Harris MJ trial comments, source of Janet beef. Let me just interject really quickly. So basically, Janet didn't forget. Y'all may have forgotten, but Janet didn't forget. They was trying to hang her brother out to dry and lock him under the jail. Anyway, thank God he was acquitted. So the article further cites Janet Jackson's issues with Kamala Harris might go further back than this presidential campaign because the Democrat nominee past commentary about Michael Jackson's Child M trial is resurfacing in the wake of Janet's criticism of Kamala, in which they claim she inaccurately claimed the VP father was white. But I would like to hear from Kamala Harris' father. Like, I would like to hear a video from him, words from him, audio from him about his origins. Anyway, so the article further cites, jump down here, footage from 2004 popped up on the internet showing then San Francisco Deputy City Attorney Harris sharing her 2 cents on Michael's impending trial.
That could mean life in prison, and cases like this can depend on the testimony of the child accuser.
In general, the child will be able to recall and recollect with some detail the incident, and that is persuasive to a jury, even if it is the only testimony that is available.
Jackson gave a wave when he was released after booking. He's scheduled for arraignment in January.
Okay. The article further cites, she stated in the clip, I repeat, in general, the child will be able to recall and recollect some detail the incident, and that is persuasive to a jury, even if it is the only testimony that is available. What I'm noticing, I'm interjecting really quickly, in the state of California, it seems like they really rely on witness testimony to nail people.
Allegedly.
Instead of DNA, they really rely on witness testimony, even if it's untrue, or even if somebody was pressured, which that is unethical if it's untrue, or someone is pressured or threatened or bribed. So anyway, let me continue. Michael was arrested in 2003 and charged with 7 counts of Child M and 2 counts of administering an intoxicating agent for the purpose of committing a felony. The King of Pop denied the allegations at the time and pled not guilty to the charges. More than a year later, his trial began and he was acquitted on all counts in May of 2005. And remember, y'all, this is in California, top cop Kamala's stomping grounds legally. Harris remarked, so she was making a commentary about it. She wasn't on the prosecution's team. Top cop Kamala was not a part of the prosecution's team. Let me get that clear, make that clear. So the article further cites Harris' remarks about such a dark moment in the Jackson family history might explain why Janet is trying to discredit her. This is what they say. Oh my gosh. Mind you, Harris was not involved in MJ's trial. She was merely speaking to a news outlet as an expert. Expert, my ass. In contrast, Donald Trump has spoken favorably about the late singer on a number of occasions, which I played the clip in the beginning, even defending Jackson's character after his arrest. False racial narrative Janet brought up about Harris echoed Trump's words on the campaign trail, which I respectfully disagree with that. And I've spoke about things like that. I will drop some links in the description section of this video. Okay, the article further cites, remember back in July, Trump falsely suggested his rival happened to turn black a few years ago for political gain. For her part, the VP criticized Trump for his comments, noting the American people deserve better. Okay, the article further cites Harris was born in Oakland, California in 1964 to immigrant parents. Her mother arrived in the U.S. from India, and her father, Donald J. Harris, came to the country from Jamaica. So he came from Jamaica, but I don't think he is Jamaican. And I think there is evidence out there to corroborate that although her father lived in Jamaica, came from Jamaica, he's not Jamaican, to my understanding. But I haven't did any digging. But I do know, as of now, to my understanding, it's being reported and rumored that Kamala Harris' daddy don't mess with her for whatever reason. Okay, so the article cites Harris, meaning Kamala Harris, has not yet responded to Janet's remarks, and despite repeated debunking of the theory, Janet's not walking it back. Okay, y'all, so what are your thoughts? Like this video, share this video, like, share, subscribe. As I said before, I don't care about the race or whatever, culture, somebody. I care about my taxes. I care about how rent. I care about how groceries, the cost of living, all of that here in America and in certain states. Because every state, to my understanding, is not really experiencing this weirdness when it comes to the economy, or every town is not. So, but yeah, hot groceries I care about. But at any rate, Janet Jackson is standing on business. I heard someone issued an apology on her behalf, posing as her manager or something. Her brother released a statement saying, nah, that person no longer works for Janet, and he or she or whoever is not the manager, and Janet ain't got nothing else basically to say it. I'm paraphrasing. So Janet's standing on business. Matter of fact, let me just say this. I should say it in the beginning. My condolences to their family on the loss of their brother. So it's their mourning. Ain't nobody got time for no politics on somebody's mourning. Care how old the interview was or how recent the interview was. Ain't nobody got time for those damn politics. They're mourning the loss of a family member, a brother. My gosh. So Janet is standing on business. And like I said before, I think the reason why she's standing on business, she remembers Kamala. She remembers that. Oh, United they stand, the Jacksons, baby. So yeah, that's my spiel on that, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with Janet Jackson standing on business behind her comments, whether you agree with her or not, regarding Top Cop Kamala's ethnicity or culture or background? Do you agree with Janet not apologizing, basically? I mean, we can all respectfully agree to disagree and keep it moving. You don't have to bow down to people, regardless. What you call misinformation, disinformation, or fake news may be real to me, and vice versa. Like I said, who's fact-checking the fact-checkers? Who? I said that long time ago before I started creating content. Well, who are these team of people to say what's right and what's correct and what's true or what's not? Who's to say they're not lying? Who's to say they're not twisting the narrative? But let me know your thoughts down in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.